Once more, you're welcome on the Daniel A. Bami podcast, where we turn to discuss issues of life, issues about the industry, strategies, mentalities, and why not ways of moving our industry forward. Talking to you, young people, right now, talking to us, the generation of now, seeing how we can actually move this industry to the next level. Seated with me today in the studio is somebody right away from the city of Limbe. I'm sure you like him. When you see him, you know is that particular person which you've always loved to see on the podcast. Today with me is Agbo Leonard, popularly known as Director Leo. Director Leo, you're welcome on the Value Talks.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure. And I'm happy to be here.
Wow. Uh, it's a good one having you in this city. So, what do you people think about Limbe? You know, on this podcast, we come here to drink coffee, right? So, let me sip some more and see how that of today look like.
Well, I think I have to sip as well.
Mm. Mm.
Wow. All right.
Yeah, so it's a coffee discussion. You're welcome to Boya.
Thank you.
So, what's the gossip around about Boya? What's the latest gossip about us? You know, we're always trending about something.
For now, I don't know, but all what we know is those in Boya, they are everywhere. They're in Boya, but they operate everywhere. So that is what we know about Boya.
Is it true on the streets that Boya people claim like they run the show?
It's the same thing I've just said. They're in Boya, but they're everywhere. So it is well known that when it comes to entertainment, Boya is everywhere, is pushing entertainment, especially in the southwest.
Okay. So why do you think this is? Why is this happening in the city of Boya? If have you thought of this?
Yes. First, we need to understand that Boya harbors a lot of youth,
Okay.
and entertainment industry is being controlled by youth.
Okay.
So because of universities in Boya and other institutions that has brought youth from different parts of the country into Boya. So it's easy for entertainment to boom here in Boya. You understand? Not that it can be that booming in different parts of the country. It is possible. But, due to, like I said, the universities here and other institutions, they have taken, I would say, manpowers from different towns into Boya. It's just like, sorry to say it, but it's just like lottery.
Okay.
Now, in America, it's wise. So they are doing their lottery to take manpower into their nation. So they are, most of the people who are going out of the country are active population. So now let me bring it back here to Boya. Most of the people who are leaving different towns to come here are youth, active population, and they are smart enough.
Entering their innovation states, because most people become headstrong in this town. Like you come here, first time leaving the house ever, and now you're free, having a room of your own, no parental guidance. You have to, so it's time to go mad and enter the streets.
That's true. We all have been here. We all have, have that same feeling. So it's normal.
Why celebrity updates? Why?
I did not see this coming. Celebrity update, like what Passion TV is doing.
Okay.
To promote talent, to expose talent, to advertise talent, to bring people together. That's what celebrity update is all about.
So now, specifically, is a medium to promote talent.
Yes.
Who is your best guest you've had so far?
I can't say I have a best guest.
In terms of storytelling, you understand, like a story, there's a particular story that actually touched you. It's conversation, right? Someone comes on the program and the conversation is different. Like, there was something about either the story that resonated with you somehow or
Yes, I'm coming. They were all good, but
This part.
they were all good. But there's one person whose story was very touching, and I don't know if you can call the name here,
Yeah.
but he talked a lot about the industry.
Okay.
Talk a lot about the industry. That is Asobo John, popularly
Okay.
known as Jama Mystica. It's Limbe. He talked about the industry and his personal life as well. So, amongst those whom I've interviewed, that particular person, touched my heart from his story.
Okay.
And I got feedback from those who have watched some of the interviews already,
Yes.
and they want me to bring him back to talk about
Wow.
himself and the industry.
Wow.
So that's the only person who has actually given what actually touched me personally.
As someone who has taken this route of interview, having discussions on panel, having at the mind to, okay, let me project talents, let me have these discussions about the industry, let me have discussions about mentality improvement and the rest. So what can you see is lacking in the 237 space when it comes to this particular kind of shows we do have, from what you've been seeing? Because I'm sure you go around seeing shows in the 237 industry every day. What do you think is that particular thing that is lacking in our show to make it like become, I don't think many people go online every day to go look for one show or the next to watch, hear this person speak about this or that. So what do you think is that ingredient that's lacking?
Um, First, we don't believe ourselves when it comes to Cameroonians.
Okay.
It's difficult. That is, they find it difficult to believe what they are doing. And secondly, most Cameroonians don't love to consume our own product. That's it. So I think if we can start believing in ourselves and start trusting our product to consume, then I think we are going to do better. Because even you bring somebody on your platform, and after that you send out, at times even the persons that you are doing the interview with, they will not send it out. You see, so if you don't believe in yourself and if you don't want people to listen to what you have been called to talk, you cannot. Who we want to watch your show? Nobody.
Is it that we don't understand the importance of what we are actually doing, or there is what is it that is lacking? What have you seen?
Not that we don't understand. You and I understand what we are doing. The problem maybe the people we are dealing with don't understand the importance of what we are giving to them. Because I know the importance of this podcast. That's the reason why I am here. You understand? Now, I can easily push this podcast. You understand? Because I understand why I am here. But not everybody who comes to your platform understands the reason why he or she is coming there. Some are just coming for fun. Oh, let me just go in front of the camera. But they don't know how important it is to them. Now, if you don't know, it is difficult to pass that message to another person. So if you believe that, okay, I'm doing this thing, the other person will believe. So I think for people to consume our product, or for people to see that they can push our show, is that we should believe in what we are doing.
Okay, we should believe in what we are doing. What do you think we could do to change the games more in our own podcasting in the nation? Because now we are looking at it happen from one platform to the next. What do you think is something which we could really do? Like, what are we to strike? What can we do to really change the system of podcasting in our nation somehow?
All right. The first thing I'll say is that at times we have to do it natural. We have to do it natural in the sense that if I know that, for example, you are a carpenter, I must not bring you to the studio. I will meet you where you are. Let's try to get to the persons who want to bring where they are. By doing that, they'll have confidence around their vicinity. And also, I think we have to be truthful. If it is black, we call it black. If it is white, we call it white.
You don't think we'll have to lie on the podcast?
No. The reason why we are here is because we want to educate those who are watching us.
But there's a part of this that showbiz. What do we do now about that? To cash out some cash. At times to cash out some cash, we need put some things and pen some stuff and, put this blue and put some more black there, but the blue is hidden. Why the black is exposed?
Oh, well, it just depends on the individual. As for me, I don't mix things.
Okay.
If it is white, I tell you it's white. If it's black, I tell you it's black. It doesn't mean because we're in the world of cinema, then I have to twist things.
And it's good. I think that tells a lot about the show you're on, because now, if you come out every day and you say, okay, me on my podcast, me on my show, I keep it real. If you know this one, so people actually know you're that person that goes around digging truths. It's like a niche to your podcast stick. I think the industry, we need more beauty to what we do.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we need more beauty to what we do. We need to do things that really catches the attention of the average Cameroonian. Like, you should watch the podcast and not really know it was done around your environment, see things. I mean, like, let's up the game. This is 2024.
Then I also think that we people do not understand what this is all about. This is all about. So I just want to say we have to do sensitization.
Okay.
You understand? Yes, we all are in the field, cinema, the film industry or music industry or entertainment industry, but not everybody knows the importance of this. So I think because not everybody will call and they will come. Some will know, massa, that thing, so I know one for go for them the interview me, massa, go talk with you understand? But I think if on our platforms we can create time to give them the reason why they have to be here, the advantages why they have to be here, to free their minds and stuff like that.
I think this is entertainment, and what we are doing is exposing projects, talking more about the reason why you need to be on a program to actually do adverts about your project. Tell people that you're actually a director, an actor, a musician, or whatever field of life you may belong to. I think talking about it yourself right there, not just giving us videos to play on our platform, can really go a long way to help a lot of stuff in the entertainment industry. So let's add more nyanga to this stuff we do.
For real.
More nyanga, radical people. We need to see all kind of podcasts happening in the nation every day, because if we cannot find, like, on our space, let's say close to about, let's just say an average of 20 videos emerging from the English speakers, there'll be a problem. Our population will not be fed in such a way that they'll start having this longing for more. Like, when okay, this person has appeared on this podcast, you want to know what the person said. So it's very important we create this particular longing, and we can shoot back to back, needs for collaborations and the rest, seek for sponsorships. So many things I think can really help the industry. So what carried you into the career of acting?
Well, since from small, I have loved acting.
So you had TV in the house?
Yes.
Wow.
I remember back in those days, I used to go to watch TV with my friends. At times, I believe most of us have done it. From the window, we are going to peep, and I will go back to the house, and I will struggle to do what I watched. And even right up to my school days, my secondary school, I used to act as well, drama club, stuff like that. So I just love acting. I got into actually film 2011.
Okay.
Yeah. And 2012 actually featured my first film. That's My Desire. So it was not easy because that was my first project. I acted as a police inspector. And that was my first project that actually gave me a scholarship.
Okay, the project gave you scholarship?
It gave me a scholarship.
From which institution or whatever?
From film school.
Okay, from film school?
Yes.
Wow.
So that was the first film. It came as a joke because we were two of us in the particular role.
Did this impact any thing in your family because you acted something that resulted to a scholarship? I'm sure this one now was a direct conversation between your family getting involved.
Yes. everybody was happy about it. Yes, I remember my elder sister was out of the country, so I called her and I told her she was okay. She was very happy about it, and I didn't expect it that it's going to come to play because at times we go for project, we just act. We just okay, let's just act. By then, let's just act. We were two of us for a particular role, but something happened. I don't know how they give me the role. So after we did the film, we did the premiere. Just a day, I just sat and I received a call that I have been given a scholarship from that particular project.
Wow.
So that's how I started pushing, and from there I acted other movies and came to UB. I didn't stop. I was also part of UB Theatre Troupe, still acting. Along the line, 2014, I became the director of UB Theatre Troupe as well. 2015, I got into production. So 2015, I produced the first film.
So how many people do you know currently in the professional aspect of acting that actually came from UB? That's before you or after you?
Okay.
Yes, that's during your regime or after your regime or before your regime. Do you know of some people who are actually right now in the professional world that came from this UB
Yes.
stuff?
Yes.
Yeah, we can have names like
You have Melissa.
Nerissa.
You have Ade Joseph. You have Eno Bismarck.
Yes.
You have Biggie Banks. That's
Okay.
his show name. And you have
So you have close to 10 people.
more than 10.
Okay, more than 10.
Yes. Most of those who I was with in UB Theatre Troupe, they are still active in acting.
So what can you see is there an impact you can quantify from that particular theater group into your professional world?
Yes.
What do you think is the importance of that particular theater group? The theater troupe, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, what they do, though I don't want to say I'm doing advert, but what they do, what UB Theatre Troupe impacted, I'm talking personally.
Yes.
First is a bonus.
Okay.
And the skill. No, the troupe gave me confidence enough to believe in myself. Yes. So I think and other different technical, aspect when it comes to acting and production.
So at that beginner stage when because now we need to, there are a lot of people out there want to actually become actors, professional actors. So you are someone who actually passed through that. You're doing that to them as a recommendation. If you have this as a zeal and a passion, you can actually have this as at the back of your mind.
Yes, for sure. The troupe is good because you must not be a PVA student to be a member of to be a member of UB Theatre Troupe.
Of course, no. You see, let's keep it real. You get it? Because now, one of the issues our industry has got is, when we say in a Cameroon movie that, what, in the mind of your mind, what you're going to see is drama. At the basics of it, except the ones we send out for cinema. The ones roaming on the street anyhow when they see a Cameroon movie that, you just go there to see average actors, people actually just doing it because they came out from the quarters. Reason why we want to hear you talk about the theater troupe, how good it is, the importance of it, and how it can actually groom someone to become a better actor.
All right. I want to say this. For those who know me, I passed through UB Theatre Troupe. So my strength in the film industry will tell you the strength that I got from the troupe. So I don't preach what you cannot see.
Okay.
You understand? I left the UB Theatre Troupe, though I had a diploma in performing and visual art. I left the troupe, and from there I have done a lot of projects. And I've gotten a lot of awards. after I left the troop or after I left UB. So if you have in mind that you want to come to UB to join the UB theater troop, it's a good thing. Like I said, you must not be a PVA student to belong. All you need to do is I want the interest and the passion to be there. And you just have to believe in yourself, like what I said earlier.
So someone who's not a PVA student, how does it go? Are there some procedures? What are you supposed to do? Because now, there are people watching us right now who are in school, but still with this zeal. So what will be the procedures they will undergo?
Now, UB theater troupe, they have a management.
Okay.
Yes, you have the director of UB theater troupe. So if you want to be a member of the troupe, you contact the director, and the director will guide you through.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, so you contact the director, and the director will guide you through. It's very important because every single day we do have messages coming to us with people having references of this. I think having in mind, if you're a UB, I mean, that's a free one for you. Okay, you can as well join the theater troupe, and believe me, it will do you so well. We've had a lot of people on the podcast. I'm sure the people you've mentioned, we've had 2 already on the podcast here, and actually. Their performance right now in the industry speaks a lot about that which they've achieved from the troupe. So I can really recommend that one. So the impact in the industry so far, because right now, if you have to talk about your production, you said 2015 you did your first production.
Yes.
So how was it like? What gave you that boldness to embark on this particular project as that beginner stage? Right now, okay, it's time for me to evolve into this. Did you go for funding, or did you fund it yourself? How was it like investing into this first project?
Well, it was not easy. I always love to, when I target something, no matter what, I struggle to get it.
Okay.
Yes, so it was not easy from the script, because I wrote the script. From that stage, excitement a lot.
Yeah.
So the script was much, and we used 2 weeks to shoot the film.
Wow.
And funding.
2 weeks of camping, or 2 weeks of people leaving their house and coming to shoot?
Camping.
Okay, you camped?
Yes.
For your first project?
Yes. I shot in Limbe and Bakingwe. That was Broken Pot.
Wow.
Yes. So it was not easy. Yes, I sent out letters for support, and some persons assisted, but it was not that heavy enough to carry the project. So, but by the grace of God, I had something with me too, so it helped me to carry on with the project.
What did you learn from that particular experience of you doing your first project, sending out letters, being supported less, and the rest? What was a lesson you actually learned from there? If you had to do it back today, with all what you now know, being your first project, what are some of the things you'll have changed?
The first thing I would change is, don't put your hope on somebody.
Okay.
Yes. And if you want to do a project, for example, the project is 5 million, for instance, make sure you have at least 4 million or 4.5 million. Now, if I'm calling you to come in, I should be ready that even if you are not there, I will carry on my project. So that is what I will advise myself if I want to do another project. Apart from that project, I've done so many other projects. And I will tell you, I did not take money from anybody. Nobody funded the project. I did not write appeals to anybody. You understand? So because I've learned a lot from my first project. So I know for sure that not everybody will buy your vision. People will say, okay, I will assist you, or I will come in when you need me. Then when that time reaches, they will not be there.
Is movie making to you a vision or business?
Both.
Both?
Yes. Movie making to me, first,
Yes.
is a passion.
Okay.
Second, business. The reason why I say passion and business, because I don't want to put business first. If I put business first, then I'll quit movie making in Cameroon. Because what is keeping us moving is the love of what we are doing.
Why should we do it for love?
Now,
for how many years?
Okay, let me count. Let me count. You go to school because you want to learn.
I was forced to.
You go to school because you want to learn.
Learn what? I don't know.
No, truth be told,
I
there are
was
some of us that
Yes.
we went to school
Uh-huh.
believing that we want to become doctors. But at the
Yeah.
end, we become journalists.
Mhm.
You understand?
Mhm.
Now, because we have that love for school, we want to go to school. You understand? But we just believe that in the future we have something good from school.
Yeah.
Now, without the love for something, you cannot engage. That's what I'm talking about. That I love what I'm doing and have passion in what I'm doing. Then the business coming. Now, for example, not when it comes to filmmaking, when it comes to this, what you are doing.
Yes.
Right? Now, for now, you are spending for this show. Right? You have not started reaping. Right? It's because you have the passion to do this thing. There'll be a time that you start reaping. True of us.
Why should we believe in time? I think reaping should be based on data. Is there any data statistics that shows that because you're actually investing this time of passion into the industry, what's the data that proves that something will actually come out from this passion of industry?
I come back to say, believe in yourself. Now,
You alone.
now, listen.
Because let's use
you alone
Yeah.
have your vision.
True.
Passion TV
Yes.
or Passion Studio is your vision. You understand? I'm coming. Is your vision. For example, is your vision. Now you have people working under you. Now they are here to buy that vision. True or false? Now, not everybody under you will buy your vision. Now, there are persons that will along the way they will leave you. But you will not leave your vision because it is your vision. True or false? Now, that's what I'm saying, that because you believe that this vision will pay me, you understand, I will not leave it.
Is a provision store a vision or a business?
A provision store.
Yes.
It's a vision and it's a business.
Why?
Now, everything you understand that everything you do.
So you have passion in selling bread.
Yes. Yes.
Charging bread, selling biscuit and the rest.
Yeah, have you not seen one guy on social media? I saw one guy with suit
Yes.
selling egg.
Of course.
Good. So he has passion selling egg. You understand?
He has passion selling egg.
That's it. So it just depends. It just depends on how much you love what you are doing.
No, it's true. See, the reason why I said, like talking, for instance, about is a provision store a vision or a business is because people have to learn to start actually venturing into production houses for the purpose of business and not just for the passion. Seriously, like the passion is there. But if you keep thinking about passion at the foundational stage of the production house, I don't see it emerging into a business. It will be very, very difficult because passion has a lot of blind spots. A lot of blind spot that has nothing to do with money, business, and the rest, seriously. So I think we need to venture into production houses with the concept of business.
I'm not rejecting that. I'm not refused.
These people, this show will go on a short break and we'll come back. We'll be having a serious conversation. Let's go on a break. We'll come back. We'll be drinking coffee and having a conversation. Thank you. Let me take out your time with this opportunity while we go back to our video to talk to you about this special opportunity. There is an opportunity right now with Passion Studio to actually become an actor. And this one is very special. Are you someone that uphold high level of moral values? That is, are you even a pastor out there? Or wherever you may be in a church and you're desiring to become an actor? There is an avenue because Passion Studio, Passion TV has actually dedicated 2 days of the week just to show good moral movies. So, are you a writer out there and you have aspirations to actually write good movies for children, good movies that uphold societal values? Come join us. Can you write stories relative to the Bible? Come, register with Passion Studio and believe me, within no time you become an actor. Our team is ready because we've got people who actually drill you on how to become an actor, and believe me, within no time you become an actor. So register with Passion Studio and you'll be opportune to become an actor. Remember, I said Even if you're a pastor, okay, and you have passion in this domain of acting, you really want to put out your skill out there as an actor to tell stories relative to your belief system, come register with Passion Studio, and believe me, it will be a very good opportunity for you. Are you whoever in church? Come register with Passion Studio, and believe me, you'll be given the opportunity to also act. Writers too are invited for good stories. Maybe you may have written a story already. Come write to Passion Studio today with the number on your screen. Believe me, your registration will make you eligible for this particular program. Action, you can go back to video. Continue enjoying your video, okay? Welcome back on the Daniel A. Bami podcast, as we are here today to drink some coffee and have a discussion. As you know, I'm with your favorite director, Director Leo. It's a conversation and we've been talking. And before we went on the break, we're talking about passion and should passion be the basics of the reasons why you should start a production house. Because since we are talking about the industry, we are talking about production house. Should passion be the basics on which you start your production house, or should you also put business in there?
You should have business in there, but you can't start any business without passion. If you want to be a driver, I must have passion or passionate about driving. Yes, but it should not stop you from thinking about having money from what you are doing.
I don't see starting anything with passion as the solution. For instance, I am Mr. Passion. Believe me, I've not started doing that which I'm passionate about. Personally, I discovered my purpose far back 2018 till date. Believe me, I've not focused my mind yet on it, because I came to discover that logic is more important than emotion. You can only make money if you're logical. If you're emotional, you don't make money. Yes, you understand everything, go for everything, cry everywhere, help everywhere, and believe me, it's an issue. And I must say, this can be one of the reasons why our entertainment industry is at the level at which it is right now. We've not had people at strategic positions who actually thought about money thoroughly, were angry that actually the industry is not making it. How do we make it? So thoughtfulness about this is I think should be employed. Not too much about passion. Now, to me, I say passion is dangerous. It's very, very dangerous, and it destroys a lot. I have a story about a lot of people. Passion is destroyed. Passion has destroyed a lot of people. There are a lot of people passion destroyed as a result of that which they decided to adhere to, because the voice of their passion spoke to them. That's what I tell people. My advice to people is forget about the passion, look for the money. And because passion normally is something you have to do for free. How do you do something for free when you're hungry?
What you are saying is correct, and on the other hand, it's not very correct. Now, the truth is, business is good. Now, the industry is big. You understand? The industry is big, and this question is this particular business and passion is vague. You understand? I'm a producer or I'm a director.
Yes.
You understand? I have the way I will interpret that. An actor will have the way he or she will interpret that. Now, if a beginner, you understand? Trust me, you are calling me to your show today because you have heard about me. You understand? And let me say this: the film, I had the scholarship. You understand? There are persons who rejected it because they say that film I go so I know no 5 francs. You understand? But I had back of my head that this is business, but this is passion taking me into this particular direction. I'm not refusing the fact that we should just go for passion. I forget about the business. No. even if we are going for passion, we should have it behind our head. Now you said you have your vision, or you have something, but you have not started. You understand? But like it or not, you have something which is driving you towards that.
Of course, that's why I am advising people not to. This is how I look at passion, for instance. Same like the movie industry. I look at it like, okay, stay calm, man. The producer, the executive producer cannot be a passionate person. If he is for the project, believe me, it's a failed project because he will understand if his money does not come back. He is supposed to lock you up who came for the money if the money does not come out. So when next you're going for the next money, you're more intentional. You're more about more strategies on how to bring out the money. This is what I'm talking about. Okay. A passionate person that's a business person should come forth with the idea of a production house because they heard of how much they could make out of the production house. But now come in and recruit passionate people into their individual endeavors to run the stuff, but as a business person, if that production house is supposed to survive. That's what I'm talking about. There must be logic at the center of it. Without logic, we'll just be existing on the virtues, because how many production houses do we know of today that do not exist? It's because actually the person who brought in the idea and whatever had a lot of understanding pertaining to passion. No, you have to be a businessman for that thing to strive.
Yes, that's just because the person who had the idea allowed passion to suppress probably the business that he or she had.
Yes.
You understand? It's the same thing we were saying, but in different direction. Now, if I am building this house, you understand, I want to make money. You understand me? Yes. So I should not allow my passion to suppress my business.
Your passion can do that because you can give the entire floor down for entertainment and not make money out of it because you love entertainment and understanding that you're losing a lot of money by doing that. That's what we are talking about. I'm not saying you should not hold back, but there should be logics attached to this. There should be logics attached to it, because if we need an industry today that actually has money, an industry today that can call actors in, sign them and pay them, we need logics at the center of the business. Logics. This one takes us to our discussion about what do you think about contracts on projects, contract for actors, contracts for everyone? Because I know you are secretary, you've sat in important places to talk about issues concerning the industry, writing and reminding people about what was said. As a secretary, right?
Yes.
Okay. So what do you think about these issues of contract within the industry? Are we to encourage actors to go on set without actually having contracts, or people should go on set and just act for free?
No, contract is good. It's good because even if you're acting for free, a contract should be given to you. Contract, for me, it should be encouraged. The first film I did, I gave a contract. Everybody had a contract.
How was it like? How has been the atmosphere around you proposing to give contracts and all of that? People receive it normal?
Yes. They do.
You sign contract for all your characters and everyone?
Yes. The first project I did that. I did that.
So fast forward till now?
No, I've not done that for all my projects. But I will encourage that, even if, although some of my project that I did with those who I'm working with. They have the number of documents that I have with them. You understand? But I will encourage everybody that contract, for me, is important. Even if the producer is giving you 100 francs. Because the contract will help you and help the production team. Because if I'm calling you for my project, it's just that at times most of us in Cameroon we are just free. We just take everything for granted. I might call you for my project and I'm giving you 100 francs, for example. or I can give you 10,000, 100,000, 200,000 francs. I will write a contract. And the contract binds us for that particular project. If the contract, you have to be on set by 1 o'clock and you come by 1:30, you have already violated the rules of the contract. You understand? So contract will help actors and producers, directors to be conscious of what they are doing and also to take the job very serious. If I feel or if I go against what is written in the contract, okay, will affect me. So it is not just about the contract, but what is inside the contract. And the person who is taking the contract should be able to read it very well and understand it. Because I have gotten complaints, I'm not calling him, from some actors that, hey, Director Leo, I had a contract with this person, but at the end, I said I will not do this, I will not do this, I will not do this. We agreed, but at the end, things will not go the way.
So you agreed out of the contract?
No, in the contract.
In the contract, it was stipulated.
It was stipulated.
But there was a verbal agreement not abiding to some particular things that were stipulated in the contract.
No, in the contract, it was stipulated.
Yes.
But there were some things in the contract that the producer did not hold on to. You understand?
Okay, the producer did not respect his own part of the bargain.
Of it.
Okay.
Yes. So I think it is very necessary if you want to, because the Cameroon film industry is no longer a baby industry. People used to say, oh, we are growing. We are no longer growing. You understand? So if this can be put into action, it's going to help everybody in the industry. Because normally it's going to add to your portfolio. Now, if I'm going to another set, you understand, and I can present my contract from another set. Now, if you are seeing a contract that I'm bringing to you, that is a contract. Although there are some persons that they don't expose their contracts to people, but if you get to an extreme, they might want to see all those things, and you present your contract to the person. Okay, this is my contract. I've been acting here and here and here, and all the project that I have contracts. You understand? It will build you up. Yes. So I think that is very important for us to do.
So contract should be encouraged within the industry.
Yes.
So, okay, meaning contracts are very, very important. Imagine every actor you call out there demands for a contract before coming on your set. How good will the industry be?
It will be good. Like I said, even if you are paying the person or not. Now, there are written contracts and there are verbal contracts.
I don't think verbal contracts should be encouraged at this point in the industry because so far we've been running on verbal.
Yes, we've been running on verbal, but we cannot refuse that fact that verbal contract does not.
Because let's face fact, how do we make money out of our projects in this industry? This is 2024. How do we make money out of our projects? We are filmmakers. How do we make money?
Now, there are different mediums in which filmmakers do make their money.
Okay.
First is through TV channels. There are some TV channels that actually buys film.
Okay.
And there are some that compensate films because I will put it compensating and buying, because if I'm bringing my film to a channel and they are giving me not what that is, something that is not even up to what I used to, it's just compensation. And there are some that actually buys. Then also, I don't want to call movie premiere because it's kind of rare, but people also make their money through premiere. And
movie premiere is rare.
Now, not everybody makes money. There are some producers now that don't even do premieres anymore because you discover that you spend, you don't receive it back.
Why?
It's the nature of our country.
Do you think it's the nature of the country or there is a problem? Because, we started this conversation by talking about the fact that people do not actually understand the importance of podcasting, which means that they don't understand the importance of media tour after a project, which means that your post-production was supposed to involve a particular percentage of your budgeting from the initial point of the project having advertisement. So is it because of advertisement that you think our movie premieres are failing?
No, not even that. At times you do your advert very well, but the hall will still be empty. Now I can see we are drawing closer to the ills in the industry. Now we need to understand that the industry is divided. You understand? Let me keep aside the industry. Now, Most of the people that actually come for movie premieres, most of them are not even in the industry. That's my observation. Most of them are not even in the industry.
I think that's the real market.
Yes, let me come. And in the hall, you have just few of them. And most often, the actors in that same movie don't advertise the movie. Now, in the Cameroon film industry, what is being advertised the most? Behind the scene pictures.
Why is that?
Okay, now let me come. Because some of us are very selfish.
Do you think it's an act of being selfish, or you do not actually put it on people's faces long enough?
No, let me come. Some of us are being selfish in the sense that now, if you do a movie, behind the scene pictures, everybody is acting, and everybody, the camera is on the person, and they're taking pictures. So I want to show that, okay, I'm on set, I'm on set, I'm on set, I'm on set. But the real thing, time to show, you will not show it. Why? Because on a poster, we have just one person or two persons. I know, share me that poster, I'm not for the poster.
So why this is why we talk now about contracts, because if in the contract it was stipulated you are to share the post, you are to do this and do that, and if you don't do it, you should be locked up.
Yes. Yes. Because that is what is killing the industry. Like I said before, we don't believe in ourselves. We don't support ourselves. So those out there can never support us. Now, if you are an actor and we are doing a premiere tomorrow, there's nobody in that hall that comes because of you. You understand? So tell me how with that. Also, actors will say my role is just to come and act and go. You understand? But what is the need? Because truth be told, there are some actors whom you can just call that I've watched your film here. Come and act my movie. It's very important. Now, if you act in that movie and the trailer is out or the poster is out and you cannot send it out, you are killing the project.
So how do you think what can we really do to prevent such killing?
Now, the first thing we should do is that during production, when they are shooting, no picture, no behind the scene should go out.
It's possible if you have a contract with them.
No behind the scene should go out. Now, the issue, like I said, we can have written contract and we can have verbal contract. It depends who is in that project. There are producers in Cameroon, when they tell you that don't post, you will not post. You understand? Now, if you have those persons doing projects, doing production, nobody should post any behind the scene. Now, bring the behind the scene pictures during the advert for the premiere. Trust me, everybody will post, especially if that behind the scene, you are part of the pictures. You understand? You bring the pictures and the poster of the movie. Just send, everybody will post it.
Don't you think we need to build a level of organic funds to help us actually push this project? Because now it's still centered around the industry. So how do we break the bounds for people to actually come for the movie premiere? Because, okay, this particular character is in the movie. I've seen this character severally, and this person is actually selling to organic fans. Because now, talking just about the fact that, okay, actors should do this and that, I see it like a contract thing. Sign a contract with all your actors. Sign a contract with everyone. And if you want them to help you share the thing and the rest, sign the contract and it should be there. If you don't respect your contract, then sanctions should follow. I think this one should be something being discussed at the level of your meetings. A contract should be enforced. Because if contracts are actually being enforced, actors will enjoy better.
Normally.
Yes, they will enjoy better. Just like, for instance, I had a conversation with someone. I was telling them that, believe me, these influencers, comedians will take over some of the characters of actors. They'll pay them better than you. Why? Because they've got the organic fans. Because we value social media now more. So what do you do when you cannot actually catch up to the expectation of the director in terms of numbers, sellability, and the rest, and they're holding you because of the fact that, because just your face on the poster should say the movie. So I think we should go in for contracts and see how to better market our premieres. Because I see premiere like the only serious, most available, and reliable way of us selling our movies out and actually making money from them. Because most projects are a failure because there was no premiere. Because if no TV station takes it and you don't win any award, you're done.
And we're talking about awards. Not every award even give money.
Okay.
There's not every award give money. I've gotten a lot of awards, and not every will give money. Because now, if you talk about award, some actors, so that man will take award, so they'll give plenty money. No, there are some awards that is just a recognition. You understand? And now the way some of these awards do operate, there are some film festivals that they pay you, they give you a token just for accepting your project. You understand? They give you a token for projecting your project, and if you win, they will give you a trophy. Now, how this money comes in? Not most of these film festivals, they don't give you money. Sponsors come in
To sponsor categories.
Categories. So I can say, okay, I want to sponsor best female actress. I will come in with 20,000 to give this person. You understand me? Yeah. So that's how it is. So most of these festivals is just the ambience and the trophy, just a recognition, which is also good for your portfolio. So not every festival actually gives money. Yeah.
And this one is good. A lot of us do get it. That's why you see, you cannot prevent the merging of festivals because actually they are seeking for better partners to be able to compensate for that which they are not doing actually for now. So I think we really have to see how to make the industry to be monetized better. Because how do we make money from our movies? Because we have these A actors who still complain of the industry not making money.
The issue is that now, first the producers. If you have money, you can easily run a successful project. You understand? Now, but if you don't have money, it's going to be difficult.
Okay, what do you mean?
Now, if I'm a producer and I have a film to produce, and for example, to produce that film is 5 million, I have a 200,000 to produce a film. You understand? And I'm calling you to come and act. My bro massacre act for that film, don't know day. You understand? I'm not going to pay you because I don't have money. But if I have money, I'm going to pay you. Now, what I'm saying is, and we need TV channels that projects Cameroon movie. TV channels that projects Cameroon movie. And with that, we help to sell us and we are going to make money. If your producer doesn't have money, it's been normal that the actors might not enjoy from the producer. You understand? So we need those avenues where we can actually make the money. And one of those is a channel, a TV channel that actually, even if you cannot buy, but at least give a reasonable amount to the producer. Now, if I'm producing a film today and I'm calling to come and act, I say, please, I don't have money. I'm going to give you 30,000 for a role, and you act. And I take that film to a particular TV channel and they buys it well. My next project I'm coming, I'm not going to give you 30,000 because I have made money. I can call you and say, come and act. I'm going to give you 60,000. You understand? So if you have those,
do you think it's on that basics? Because how many? Why should an actor trust your verbality? Why? Why should an actor trust you for just telling them that, okay, if this movie is a blow, I will now pay you? This is what takes us back again to contract.
No.
Contracts should be signed.
No, what I'm saying is this.
Yes.
I'm not saying you're going to talk with the actors like this movie blows. What I'm saying is, if I'm selling my film, normally you have a contract for 30,000 francs.
Okay.
We are done. You understand?
Yes.
We are done. Now I sell the film and I make money. Good and fine. Probably you will even know how much I made. But if I'm truthful enough, my next project, if I'm signing with you, I need to increase it. Not that we have discussed that when I sell and I increase, my money increases, I'm going to, increase your next pay for the next project. No. So some of us producers should be truthful to ourselves. Yes, we should be truthful to ourselves. If we make the money, because the truth is, those who actually make that film are the actors. You can have your equipment, you can have your good story, but you need people to bring that story into motion pictures.
But the most important thing in the story is the money.
For real.
Yes, because without the money, nothing starts. Nothing gets finished. And nothing will be publicized. Nothing will happen. Because the movie is just a project.
Money is the center of everything. So
Yes, so it's very important we understand this aspect. The money aspect and us being able to control our sets, projects, and the rest is very, very important. To start with, Director Leo. I mean, we need a market for our films, especially organic market. If the industry is to be sustainable for some time, we need an organic market to really go out with. What do we do to have this mama, this papa, people actually taking our movie premiere avenues? Like a place to, okay, let me go on a date with my girl to this particular place to go see this film. What do we do for people to trust us that good?
like I said before, we need to believe in ourselves. We need to support ourselves first, because making those out there to believe in us, whereas we don't believe in ourselves, nothing will work.
I think we don't use media enough. Because see, you know,
No, see,
a prophet is not loved and respected in his own household.
We use media,
Yes,
but most of those who consume it
Yes.
are the youth.
of course, the
You
youths do
understand?
go for events.
Yes, are the youth.
Yes.
Now, we come back to what we said about promoting our project or advertising our project. Trust me, there are persons who hardly share any post that you put around. You understand? They are your friends, they won't share it. You understand? That's what I'm talking about, loving ourselves. So if I don't love you or you don't love me, the person outside is difficult for that person to come in. And another thing I want to say is we don't have cinema halls around. That's another local, let me just put it this way, local way of bringing people together, because when we were growing up, we used to have cinema halls. Those halls also help to market our movies and also to bring some income. Now, if whosoever that is managing that hall, we have an agreement or a contract that okay, you're going to put my movie here.
Yes.
From everybody that buys the ticket to enter, for example, 1,000 francs, I have 800, I have 200 francs to make money. So I think we should also be thinking towards that.
Okay, thinking about cinema halls.
Yes. And when I talk about cinema halls, it doesn't mean we are going to have something like a very big hall and stuff like no. This place is cinema hall.
The issue is the patronization of the
advert.
people. And again, are people to be thrilled with that which they watch? Are people really to be thrilled? When someone comes for your premiere, would the person be like, wow, oh God, this guy made me cry. The story was wow. You get it? Because I think this one too plays a very big role in destroying the market. When someone comes to a movie premiere for the very first time and the person is discouraged, the thing is not good. And again, you came because of John. John happens to be your friend. So if the movie is not good, it downgrades John and every other actor that was in the project.
That is Cameroon film.
No, this one turns to really is dating the industry. And at this, right, I think contract should be encouraged. Because with contract, we'll stop a lot of work projects.
Now, let me come there. I don't think contract will actually affect or improve
It will.
project. Let me come.
It will.
Now, most filmmakers
Yes.
fit a square peg in a round hole. You understand?
Yes.
Because this person is my friend, I'll put it for the particular character. This person is my brother, I'll put him here. That's the reason why there are some films which are very bad. You understand? And when people come for premiere, they'll say, "Now it's kind of rubbish." Now, it's not about contract.
Yeah, we need to face this because now this the issue is contracts are very important. The reason why I'm talking about contract is because now you should know this person was contracted, and if I came there for free, every other person is contracted.